Hello there, I'm Hill, and welcome to Civilization VI. That's right, Civ is out, so I'm going to be starting a new series and we're going to play England. I've been a Civ follower, Civ fanatic, since Civ 2. Not Civ 1, but Civ 2. And I remember playing about, let's call it 500 hours on Civ 3, and another 1,000 on Civ 4, and I think about 1,400 on Civ 5. So a good portion of my life has been taken up by Sid Meier. Thanks a lot, man. Ruined me. So we're going to play a brand new game, and it's going to be England. I am so excited. I've played a little bit on my own, but mostly I'm pretty blind, honestly. I followed, obviously, the development of it, but I am, of course, rather blind. So let's go into this, guys. I know who I want to play. I'm going to, as you can see, I played like a little bit of something. Not that many turns, like 30, 40 turns. So we're going to create a game. What we're going to do is we're going to play as Victoria and play as England. And playing as England, you get a few cool things. I love the descriptions of these. I'm not sure if I like the menu so much. It's cool looking, but there's a lot of wasted space, and I feel like it could be a lot more information could be on the screen at once. I don't know. But Victoria, basically, you can have a British Museum, get interesting artifacts for culture victories later. Pax Brittanica, all found or conquered cities on a continent other than your home continent receive a free melee unit. Gain the Red Coat unique unit when the military science technology is researched. Basically meaning Victoria is fantastic playing in a game where there's lots of separate continents. Alongside that, if you look at her... What's the other one it was? Red Coat, her English unique unit, the awesome, lovely Red Coat. Plus 10 strength when fighting on a continent other than your capitals, and there's no disembark cost. So Victoria, just like it was in Civ 5, is amazing. Well, not Victoria, but England itself is amazing for fighting on like an islands map. So that's what we're going to play on. And we're going to try and demonstrate that kind of interesting difficulty in the early game and try to expand militarily into the Renaissance. That's the goal anyway. And we're going to play on pretty high difficulty, or relatively high difficulty. And Sea Dog, Renaissance era naval unit, which replaces the privateer, can capture ships, which is pretty nice. Which is also a blind ship. It cannot be seen unless adjacent to it, basically making Victoria ridiculously OP in a naval map in multiplayer, because it can't be seen unless it's adjacent, so you could sneak a bunch of ships up them. And the unique district for England for naval activity, placing harbours, giving you wonderful removed penalty for embarking and disembarking. So it's very nice. So we're going to play as Victoria, and we're going to play... I was trying to decide between King and Emperor. I play on Civ 5 an Immortal difficulty, and I'm an Immortal player all the way through. I've done deity victories, it's not too bad, but I enjoy Immortal the best. Emperor is far too easy, but Immortal is just the right level of challenge. But I am such a scrub at this game, there's no way I can do Immortal, and I'm considering King or Emperor. I'm thinking I'm going to go King. I don't want to go Prince, because I'm not a scrub. I'm not a filthy scrub. You know? So, I'm new to Civ 6, so King is probably the highest I can go. Obviously, we're going to start in the Ancient Era. We're going to change the map type, though, to... It'd be nice if I could actually... That's annoying. Are there no others? Oh, yeah, of course there isn't. So, what we're going to have is we're going to have island plates, from islands ranging in small to large. Because it fits into the terms of continents, this means it's going to be England being awesome. So we're going to have a bit of an advantage there. And we're going to have small map or standard. We'll just have a small map for a conquest. So it'll be a little quick series. We'll play it not relatively fast, but it'll be alright. Standard temperature. We're going to have standard? Standard levels of water, yes. Standard resources, standard star position. All victory types enabled. Yeah, pretty standard start. Not really going to do much difference. And I think we can do this, guys. I think we got this. So let's do this. Let's get into our game. The first Civ 6 game, properly for me, and on this channel. Victoria and England. Let's hope we're not too OP. Also, are you ready to hear Sean Bean's voice? I'm so ready. Oh, I'm ready. Sharp, sing to me.
From the first stirring
that's good.
Water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age.
That's beautiful.
To man taking
Thank you, Lord Stark.
Steps.
Thank you. Thanks, Alex Trevelyan. Sean Bean's been in so many things.
Civilization on towards the stars.
That's beautiful.
Your Majesty the Queen Victoria of England, Extend your reach beyond your borders and across
that's
the
good.
face of the globe. Worry not over the possibility of defeat, for your loyal redcoats and overwhelming navy will surely carry
listen to
the
that.
day. With your calm and steady touch, you can bring all lands under England's sway, establishing a true Pax Brittanica.
Pax Brittanica, baby. That's what this is going to be. Victoria Pax Brittanica. Yes, that is the name of this series, I have decided. Thumbnail's already made, so it won't be on that, but who cares? So, this is like young Victoria. She's just still kind of hot, not like an old lady. Alright. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, that's good. That's good. Nice. Let's take a look. Ooh. So I just really love the sound of it starting. Oh, this is nice. It's such a good start, I think. There's a fish and a whale's a luxury resource and a sea resource that's going to be within my borders. We have 2 rice. 3 rice? Oh my god, so much rice. So much rice. Stone. Loads of stone. And deer. Oh, yes. Okay, I think this is it. We're on a hill and a river as well. Holy shit, that's nice. We're on the Siberian continent, apparently. Let's do it. Found a city. So, obviously, because we found it on the coast, we get sailing. It's been boosted. Amazing. So, let's start exploring a little bit. Let's go over here. Amazing. So, this is Civ 6, guys. It looks amazing. You know, the tribal town kind of looks like Rohan with the elevated platform. That looks pretty cool. So, the game graphically is really interesting. There's a big change in terms of graphics. There's this kind of more cartoony style to it. But there's a lot of small details that I think are really interesting. And I'm obviously playing on the highest graphics. But look at this rice. Just look at it for a second. I just want you to look at it. Just do nothing but look. That's beautiful. That's beautiful, guys. So there's a lot of early food growth in this place. We're gonna, like, for example, we could harvest some stuff and get some really good early food. We can get some really nice farms. We got a really good thing going right now, guys. So, of course, there is the issue of my camera blocking some of this. Unfortunately, in terms of the camera, this game is really difficult for a camera because over to the right side, it's blocking too much. On the left side, it's blocking too much. But I will say is I can actually hide it for myself. Basically, what I'm going to do is I will build a scout so we can start looking around the... Although it's actually an island, so we don't really need the scout. I realize that now. So instead, I'm going to be getting a builder because I don't really need it. The decision between a builder or a monument is a difficult one. Obviously, we're getting 1.4 culture a turn. So, I don't know. It depends. I think I'd rather get the early city construction. I want to kind of get the builder. Let's try that. Oh, no, but that's 2 culture. I'm going to build the monument first. I want to build the monument. I want to see the traditional... I want to see the tradition grow. I want to see the culture grow. Research-wise, I love the new research tree. It is really pretty. I really like it. And it feels like there's a lot more element of choice within it. And the boost element, those who do not know, certain technologies have a boost. If you meet the boost criteria, for example, irrigation to farm a resource, then you gain, it reduces by half the amount of time it takes. Why does that take so freaking long to do? Jesus Christ. Standard speed, but it takes so long. I'm just saying it's going to take so much time. Odd. So, obviously it's been boosted for sailing. So we could get galley and fishing boats, but we have nothing. The builder ability to construct fishing boats, +1 food. On coast and ocean resources, but we don't have anything within that area. Plantation will allow us to access some really nice resources. We don't have any of those resources immediately around us. It's saying, why is there such a difference between what it's saying? It's just going to take 36 turns for that. So I think that might be lying. And it's going to take... So we got either we want the stone, mining for stone, or we want the rice stuff. Let's take a look, see. So if we went pottery, it would allow us to harvest it, which would be really interesting, which we'll talk about later. At the same time, writing is very good to go first. Production could be nice. I think we're going to go mining first. Being able to get the stone would be really nice. Why is it not saying my yield icons? There we go. Give me my yield icons, you jerk. God, look at all that food. Oh, it's amazing. There's so much here. So obviously we're working on the food, which is great. Beautiful. I'm just overwhelmed by choice and the beauty of this. Whew. Okay. So I'm thinking I want to, because I don't think I'm gonna do an early harvest. So I think we're just gonna go mining first. No, I want the granary. I want that granary in the housing so we can grow really fast. We're gonna go pottery. Look at that. I'm changing my decisions all the time. That's okay, guys. I'm allowed. I'm indecisive. It's my first proper game. Okay. I'll play with my beard while I think. This is how I think. Okay. Let's take a look, see what's over here. I don't like this. So certain tile, the way movement has changed is basically tiles require a certain movement cost. Previously, you could move on to a high cost movement like a forest or a hill if you had one movement point remaining. Now, you pay that to enter the tile instead of maybe to leave the tile, which means that you could be stuck with one movement tile, one movement point remaining, and it's like, it just feels like I'm going to be forced to have a bunch of movement points wasted throughout my game, which is irritating. We're starting to see some nice things, some nice cliffs. Oh, we found the edge of this little island over here. Okay. There's some more whale. No. What is that? It's fish. Okay. We got a little bit more stuff over here. Ooh, very nice. Plains, rainforest. That's all there is there. That's okay. And we've just grown. Oh, yes. So we're now on 2 food and 1 hammerino. Beautiful. Let's take a look at what stone actually gives us precisely. It's always good to check the Civipedia. So stone, according to geologists, stone is a naturally occurring solid. Okay, thanks. Great. Feldspar, bioet, and quartz. Great. Bonus 1 production. Yes, improved by quarry. And if we harvest it, thus removing it, we gain an instant bonus of 25 production. Very nice. Oh, that's a camp. That is most certainly a camp. That noise. I really want to explore over here first, so let's just leave them alone for a little bit. They haven't met us yet, so they're not going to send any raiding parties. I love the cliff textures. They're beautiful. That's a goodie hut. Hello. So we're getting some really nice starter growth right now. There shouldn't be any other civs around us, hopefully.
No man ever wetted clay.
Oh, Sean Bean.
Left it,
Love it.
as if there would be bricks by chance and fortune.
Thank you, Sean Bean. Appreciate you. Okay, so yeah, that looked like there'd been a little bit of a bug telling me that I couldn't research things when I could. Thanks a lot, jerkwad. So we could try and work towards writing. Getting an early pantheon could be nice. Getting a strong religion. We don't really need the sailing because we don't actually have fishing resources within our immediate borders. So I'm thinking just getting mining. Yeah, just getting mining and maybe working towards bronze working is probably going to be a good bet. I can't wait till I post this and then I see the comments in it and there's people going, "Oh my god, Aldril, you're such a piece of crap. You're an idiot." Alright, let's see what we get. Oh, we got a great work. Sandals of the Prophet. He gave me some sandals. Thank you for making me some sandals. Oh, that's actually freaking amazing. We now generate 4 faith a turn. Holy shit, that's nice. What? 4 faith? I only need 25 for a pantheon. And 8 tourism. What? That's crazy good. That's awesome. Let's see if we can find anything else. Oh, there's loads of bananas down here. Tasty, tasty bananas. Everyone likes bananas. Quite a lot of jungle here. It's really good for science. That's nice.
Enacting new policies in our government.
Yes, indeed.
Wisdom, but authority.
Oh, Sean Bean.
makes a law.
Sing to me, Sharpie. Okay, so we've obviously achieved them. So now this is the new policy system of the government. So you basically get these kind of cool policies, and you can choose them. And we start with just one military and one economic. Huh. No wildcard policies. The other one did have wildcard. That's fine. So, extra experience of recon or fighting barbarians. Well, I'm going to be fighting barbarians, so I want that one. And an extra production or a faith and a gold in capital. We don't really need faith or gold considering how much we have, so we're going to get production. Ooh, there's actually a surprising amount here. So we need to choose a new civic. And basically it seems to be some pretty clear paths. You have, obviously you want to work towards political philosophy to unlock the new government type. You also get some lovely new cards, and you unlock all those tasty cards, because obviously the earliest one chiefdom is the lamest, because you only get like 2 slots. But these ones give a lot more choice of slots, and they give you a lot of really interesting things, like games and recreation. You can build an entertainment complex. You can build a coliseum for extra culture and amenities. Really interesting. It goes all the way up until the Cold War, rapid deployment. Very cool. Some really useful buildings, really powerful buildings. But basically the initial choice is military or government. I mean, foreign trade, trader units, 2 gold from trade. 100% production towards ancient and classical era naval units. That's something we're going to want. Mysticism getting Oracle. Prediction to great people is cheaper. Extra great scientist points, so that could be useful. Early Empire. 50% production towards settlers. And open borders. Which craftsmanship is kind of more military. Production towards builders and production towards ancient and classical melee and ranged units. So that's for like land warfare. It doesn't look like I'm going to be able to discover a second continent anytime soon. Nor am I going to be able to get the boost for either of these, which is sad. I'm going to be able to get the at least 6 pop pretty quickly. And military tradition will be very fast, because clear a barbarian outpost is very easy to do. But I want to rush political philosophy to get the better ideas. And I want the early empire. So what I'm thinking I'm probably going to do is go foreign trade. Simply because I want that 100% production increase for naval units. And also going towards early empire for extra production of settlers will be nice. Okay. Oh, we have 3 pop now. Look how fast we're growing. Jesus Christ. Really cool. So you need orders. Let's see if there's anything else. Another barbarian encampment. That's not good. Well, we'll deal with this one second.
More credit than the wife of a coal mine.
Not sure I like that quote. It's a bit weird. But we can build a mine, and we can build a quarry, giving us an extra production. So we're going to leave that area alone a little bit for now. Ooh, luxuries over here. There's diamonds. Yes! Oh, diamonds. I love the diamonds. 3 gold. Nice. Okay, so technologically speaking, we haven't really got any. We got boosts for sailing, but it allows builders to embark, but that's about it. We can also use builders to explore in that way then, can't we? I don't really want any of these. I will get boosts of these things, so we don't really need them right now. Things like bronze working we could get. So let's just do. We'll go towards writing to get extra science bonus. Production wise, we're gonna build a builder. It's gonna take 8 turns, but that's okay. So I'm gonna send my warrior back because we need to take care. What was that? Something happened. Oh, we founded a pantheon. Oh, we get the first choice of pantheons. I think we're maybe the only people who have pantheons. So, look at all these choices. Ancient classical wonder. Amenities to cities that they have a holy site district next to a river. Great person point. Production from fishing boats is going to be likely, considering we're going to have a lot of fishing boats. Quarries could be good for early faith generation because we have 2 stone tiles. That's going to be an extra 4 faith in like the early mid game. Luxury and bonus faith, no. 50 faith for outpost cleared, but that's only going to give us 100 faith. That's not long term. Extra military units, not very useful. Border expansion, city growth. I'm thinking it's the quarries one because it's going to give us consistent faith growth, which is going to allow us a really strong religious power. And I'm a little unsure about the amount of sea resources available, so we're going to go for stone circles and faith. Yes. And we just boosted mysticism because we chose a pantheon. Alright guys, we've expanded a little bit. We've managed to actually consider like a lot about the game. I think this is a really rich area. Maybe there might be a canal area down here. That'd be cool. There are whales, there are fish. I'm kind of reconsidering my choice now. I kind of wish maybe I'd chosen the fish one, because there are some fish resources, but that's okay. We have a lot of food resources. I can see at least 1 luxury resource for ourselves, which is fantastic, and 1 in the sea. So in the next episode, we will continue with this lovely, lovely Civ 6 game, and we're basically going to be aiming for in the Renaissance to try and do a domination victory. That's the goal. But if we get wrecked and it's harder, that's fine too. This island's going to be big enough for 2 tiles, 2 cities even, and that's going to be more than enough. Oh, I'm just so pleased and happy with this. So, I was Algerhill, and I will continue to be, and this has been Civilization VI, England, Pax Brittanica. Bye-bye.